the last game that he stopped making for you, more likely because you just wanted, like I said earlier, the game to be playable, when he just felt like making games for the hell of it. I mean, making games, no tower, making games for making games. Like I said, I make videos for the hell of it, and I got videos that I don't even put up. You might see it in the intro to my games. You see one when I'm swimming with a shark in Battlefield. But yeah, that's that.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
So what is he trying to tell Davey here?
This room actually has a maze in it.
Does it? Ah!
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible.
Son of a...
Every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Like I said, despise the player for even trying to play it at all, because... Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm hitting it. Like I said, despise the player for even trying to play it at all. How Davey wants the games to be playable, private link to his game. I think he's fucking with you, Davey. Because this would take a... Because you would probably bothering the hell out of him to make more games. And this will actually take you a very...
to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
To have you not be able to get through and to leave him alone? Wait a minute. If that game kept going on forever, why was there a lamppost in it? Something tells me that Coda did not want a destination. Something tells me Davey fucked with every one of his games and put a lamppost in it.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time.
Of course.
If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
151617 15 16 17. Like I was saying, the maze, the puzzle, with just a lot of his time so he can leave Coda alone. Destination my ass. Lamppost.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door,
What?
meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem.
Why would it have to be a problem to fix?
I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem.
Maybe there's not a problem.
But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Okay, maybe you are the problem. See, he put that invisible maze knowing Davey will get through it. And then the impossible code.
For not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution. But I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed. And I don't understand why.
failed as a friend, pretty much.
I remember. It's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time. And as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have
course.
no idea who this person is.
You just want to know him through his
It wasn't
games.
the guy I knew. It wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing.
Yeah.
For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for.
Through his
I
games.
asked him
that I told
so
you.
many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't.
You know, I think the 3 dots didn't show up till after Davey started playing his games. I don't remember in the first one. Well, it was in the second one, actually, so... I don't know. What date was that? Was that
I
2009?
just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have
I
somehow
don't think
made
it
his
was.
work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left. And it felt somehow like I had failed.
Like you were creating the games that you were thinking, so when he stopped, it felt like you failed in creating the games?
Where
Is
did
that
I
it?
screw up?
Messing with his games. You took the fun from him. Thank you for your interest in my games. I needed you to...
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did.
Uh-huh.
I poisoned it for you.
I was just saying that. Not to speak to me anymore.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... It felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
That's why he wanted these games playable, because he thinks he's making up for him. You're so infected my
the
personal
people who
space.
played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, it was... I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
So is that why that little stupid puzzle was in there? Because the wall right there? Was there any answer or meaning? If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Will you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Of course, like I said, give them something that is not yours to give, violating one boundaries to keep me safe. Like I said, he didn't want that. Would you stop changing my game? Stop adding lampposts to them. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Infinite loop. Why would it be a lamppost in it?
And then you stopped. And I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just part of the progress. Of course they are. The fact you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you. Yes. Yes, it does.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please. I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself
Isn't wall
in.
closing in?
I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.